What's up, doggos? Welcome to my playthrough of Yunjin's Hangout. I felt like diving into some Genshin content is necessary, you know, to broaden my channel content, make it more diverse from the usual FNF stuff. This is my playthrough of Yunjin's Hangout. Going in blind, and this follows the story directly after, maybe not directly after, but like after the Archon interlude quest.
A strong body shows strength and instills confidence in others around you.
Stop. This is Yunjin's Act 1, a song that knows grace, of 5 endings. And I'm really excited about this one because there's so much you can like about Yunjin. Look, her design, how she's based off a traditional Chinese opera. That cutscene at the end where she performed, like, you need to go see that thing for yourself. That shit was so breathtaking. Alright, let's begin. Oh, I'm in. Fuck! Ooh boy. Ooh boy. The boy's excited. New quest, Countryside Wandering. Go to Liyue's Adventures Guild. Oh.
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking and I need this resolved ASAP.
Oh, Yinin, what's up? Why are you so rushed?
But we don't have any adventurers available at this instant.
Hey, I'm available. Ready to take on all the world's chores.
Allow me to introduce Yuning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe.
Oh!
She has commissioned the guild to...
Oh, sweet. I was just about to go there.
Traveler? Ugh, Yunjin is always talking about you.
Oh,
please,
is she
you've
now?
gotta help us find her.
She's missing. Yunjin's missing?
Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note.
Beautifully written notes. To whomever finds this letter, after some discussion about the Divine Maiden play with my friends, I find that there is still much to learn indeed. I have gone to Lingju Pass in hopes of gaining some inspiration. I'll return within the day, so do not worry. Unless this was left like a while ago and she still hasn't come back.
If our audience doesn't get to see Yunjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down.
Jesus.
I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh?
Lady, whoa. She literally said she would come back.
That's
Yuning,
what I said too,
calm down, please.
Look, when you're a megastar like Yunjin, you gotta start taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own
She has
safety.
practice in the spear.
Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience?
Look, she has a counter as her E. Are you really that concerned? Like, Beidou can just block about anything with her counter, why can't Yunjin? Worst case scenario, she still has a vision. I'm pretty sure her life is not at risk here.
Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
As you can see, this is what we're up against.
I'm sorry you have to deal with this,
Would you be
Catherine.
willing to accept this commission?
Okay, for Yunjin.
Oh, wonderful. Ugh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
You got it. I bet she's safe and sound to begin with. I'm not sure why the hell you're panicking so much.
I'm counting on you to bring my top talent back to where she needs to be.
Yeah, I know. You don't have Yunjin back, you can't make more money. Yunjin, mosh mosh. Oh. I said, whoa. What? Oh! What? Hold on! Okay, so there's a lot of hilichurl corpses, or just unconscious bodies. Yunjin, you are up against a ruin hunter. She might need some assistance. Can't exactly shoot the weak spots with a polearm. Launch her attack, get out of the way. She's just... okay. Wait, she's just thinking then? The only thing that would make me lose this fight is my goddamn high ping, which I don't know why I have right now. What are you pondering about so much that you don't see a ruin hunter right in front of you? Hello? I am right here. Are you hurt? Oh, okay, now you notice me.
It's you.
Hello?
I do apologize. I didn't see you there.
Yeah, seriously? We literally slaughtered a rune hunter right in front of you.
What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later.
Oh, were you now?
I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places.
I heard you went missing. Your manager sent me. I heard you went missing.
I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry.
As you can see, that didn't really work out, did it?
But on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major catastrophe.
Right. Because you were thinking.
It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about.
State of mind?
Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster?
Right.
That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation. Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity, and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance.
Right.
If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, surely it will take my acting skills to the next level. That's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn in. I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here.
This is much too dangerous. Want to try again? I'll join in too. She thinks that'll help. Why not?
You've defeated an ancient god before.
Indeed we have.
How am I supposed to experience genuine danger if you're here with me?
True.
I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you'd explain this to Yunning.
Very
I
true.
wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip. I suppose only time will tell.
I do want to say this though. I know we already got a lot from Yunjin, but I would love to see another performance in this hangout. Like,
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or
oh
something?
my god.
The clock's still ticking away.
Yunning, she's here.
Please have
She's
faith in her.
back.
They've returned.
We literally defeated Osio. Ma'am.
Yunning, we're back.
There you go. Look. She's fine.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
Look, we got the matter resolved.
Oh, I'm fine.
Jesus.
You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
See?
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience. We're just lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience?
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree? While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
Ah, this is Mad Jin.
You... Ugh, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please,
Jeez.
you tell her.
So, what's your honest opinion?
Ultimately, safety should come first. You made a good point, Yunjin. Well, hey, she has training in the spear, so I don't doubt her skills. But then, standing in front of a rune hunter, I think meditating is what she was doing. She wants to learn something new, right? So, yeah.
I'm glad you agree. Right, then let's get preparing.
Alright.
Hey, Traveler, get over here. You've only just managed to bring Yunjin back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? What's the big idea?
We can act as her bodyguard. There's no
Next show
big deal,
is just
lady.
days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line.
That is not going to be an easy task.
Well, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible. But at least try and keep her distracted.
Okay. How?
Please, just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill-seeking.
Alright.
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think
Hold
I'm
on.
going to...
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, Come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me?
I want to become an actor. Yes, we definitely do.
You want to become an actor?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
do? Oh, yes, of course she does. She was just telling me that she's interested in exploring her dramatic
Wait, what?
side and,
What is this?
would like you to give her some coaching.
Why is it he/she?
Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
Yep. I do hope I learn
Hold
well.
on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Oh, please, this is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it? You certainly talk about it enough. And look, now she's here, ready and willing.
Okay, I get it. You can stop now.
Oh, that's Shaijin.
I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. The issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders, then do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. Informally, one friend to another. There's no need to call me master.
What about teacher? What about coach? What about teacher?
What? Don't you think that's a bit old-fashioned? Let's work on that later. Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name.
Okay,
Let's
sure.
meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea at Feiyun Slope. I'll do my best to prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
Wait till next morning. Got it. Paimon, do your thing. Go to the agreed upon place for your lesson. Okay?
Follow my lead.
So,
Being honest, that's just plain stupid.
someone's getting called stupid? What the hell is that? Oh, hey. Hey. I'm here.
Good. You're right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world.
Gotta thank Paimon for that.
Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day.
So where should we
Well,
start?
first I'd like you to answer me one question.
Uh-huh.
How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through?
What? Whoa, how am I supposed to remember that? If it wasn't for the quest, I would have shot them dead already for those delicious fowls, but, I mean, there's a lot of bridges. If you're referring about Timmy's bridges, well, it's 0. Oh god, is this pre-set up, or is it, like, oh god, is it randomly generated? 6, 7, 8, I can't tell, I wasn't paying attention. How's that related to opera? Okay, alright, I'll go with 6.
It was 7.
Shit, damn it!
Anyway, the point of this question was to test your powers of observation.
Right, but like, I was never told what I was supposed to observe.
Eyes are the medium for the transfer of emotion. You must train your eyes to be bright, active, and strong.
Alright, so, from now on, count every pigeon I see before I go and meet Yunjin. Got it.
Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also cultivate attentiveness. Indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice.
So next, I need to train my voice?
All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in opera singing and posture is not an overnight process. Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept
General
of performance.
theories? The concept of performance.
Of course. I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Tibet, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with something simple.
Right.
How would you perform yourself?
How would I perform?
Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. What can you see? What did you feel?
I felt more XP and more being gained. A couple primo gems, you know, the usual.
Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and the atmosphere of peril from that day. Take a deep breath. Now, gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in.
The camaraderie of fighting alongside trusted companions. The rage I felt trying to fend off the Fatui. The fear of being overwhelmed by an evil god. That's never it, because we're the MC. There is no fear. I'm gonna go with this one.
Good, good. So that's how you felt. Next, I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time.
To defeat the opposing god and Fatui forces, to survive and continue my journey. To protect Liyue and my friends. Now the main goal is to protect Liyue and my friends.
Good, yes. Use that.
Alright.
Okay, good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to let it all out. All at once. Go.
Falala. Wait, isn't that this noise Klee makes when she runs? And then there's ha ha ha. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one of these would sound better. I'm gonna go with Klee's voice line.
Stop.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Shit. I made a mistake. I think.
Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion, no soul.
Shit. My bad.
Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene justice at all.
Well, yeah, I am new to it.
I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach on a calm day.
If I may, we are by the beach, and it is a calm day.
Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character, you also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can.
Well, good thing I have a very strong imagination.
Now, I appreciate that you did actually experience this particular scene for yourself, but maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices.
Yeah, well, first, it was a life and death situation. It was a pretty rare experience, even for me. We kind of do face this really often. Well, we don't get to experience Osayo stuff that often. Last time that happened was a fucking year ago.
You're right. If we were looking for an environment to help evoke the emotions you felt at the time...
Guyun Stone Forest, maybe?
I suppose we could try again. A little farther afield.
Hey! I called it! Oh god. Hey, I wrote the script, guys. It's all me. No need to go all the way out there. Why not? You wanna recreate the scene in your mind, right?
Oh? Too far away? Don't worry. I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyun Stone Forest, we'd still have trouble recreating the state of the sea that day.
True.
Let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor.
The suburbs. Sounds closer than Guyun Stone Forest at least. It's not too far from Liyue Harbor.
If you've got no objections, let's head off.
Alright, then let's go. Outskirts of Liyue Harbor.
A strong body shows...
Yes, I know, Goro, you have a strong body, please. This is the suburbs?
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances.
Indeed.
Even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that.
Yeah, we've only experienced that 2 times.
But what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more familiar with.
Replace? What do you mean replace?
I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death. But you yourself have never experienced this kind of tragic loss before.
Right.
Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario that evokes a similar sense of grief and pain for you. Such as, you bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it and find it filled with cabbages and radishes.
Oh, damn, yeah, that's pretty close. Oh, the pain of it all.
Ah, now you're catching on.
Huh.
Action scenes work the same way.
I feel like I'm getting
Perhaps
teached
the
here too.
experience of facing an ancient god is a challenge to recreate. But if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you just need to let go, and your subconscious will guide you through.
Is that how you do it?
Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with monsters nearby.
I mean, my fighting usually composes of me switching between, like, multiple characters and doing basically random bullshit go, but sure, if that's... Great! Geo Slimes!
Torn to oblivion.
Okay, now I can use my geotags. Weak. Okay, how do you comment on that?
That was wonderful. Such deft and fluid movements.
Yeah.
Just like a real adventurer.
I am a real adventurer.
Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind.
Okay.
Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those Fatui who brandish the sacrificial knives. Now, let us reenact the battle on the Jade Chamber. It's okay if you can't recall the events clearly. You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with.
Right.
And... attack!
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Whoa. Hey, you can voice act too. Hi. Hiya! Yeah! Fuck you, Fatui! Fuck you, Fatui! I don't know why you're filled with straws today, but fuck you either way. Hiya! Ha! There we go. How's that? How did it go?
I can't fault your movements in terms of technique.
I know Ito's movements are a bit all over the place, okay.
But Fatui are larger than most monsters.
Right. Especially those fat ones. Those big chunky grandpas.
I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low. And you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle.
Oh, I thought Ushi's one punch was enough force.
Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task.
Yeah, doesn't sound easy.
This was only your first time trying this method, and all things considered, I think you've done quite well.
Thank you.
But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better.
What is it?
Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions, and rehearse it thoroughly.
That sounds like a lot of work.
You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out.
I don't fully understand.
Well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self.
Huh?
Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move.
Oh, wait. What are you doing? It feels like a fourth wall break. It's almost like as if that's actually what's going on right now. That's even harder to understand.
It's complicated to explain.
Don't
but
worry,
once you give it a
Lumin.
try,
Just...
I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario.
Right.
The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you.
Fatui in red, so the pyro agents. The guards in blue would probably be referring to those annoying fat chunky hydro gunners that heals people.
What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds.
Really? Because usually I would kill the fatty hydro boys first, because they heal people. I mean, okay.
Yes, I think that sums it up.
Alright.
There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind, come and find me.
Right. So, fine. Avoid the blues, attack the reds. Simple enough. Wait, avoid the red. What did I say?
Well, have you finished rehearsing?
I'm ready, I think.
No need to rush. Take your time. I shall guide you with my voice.
Your voice. Wait, what? Oh, hi. Yeah, Geo Ball. Alright, one down. Hiya, next one. Come on, hi. Lumine, come on. Yeah. I mean, her thing kind of fits with the OST, sorta. There's just a lot of Geo Balls blocking the way, but that's it.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time.
Really? I can't tell the difference.
My hard work coaching you has finally paid off.
Hey.
This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners. Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song.
That's amazing.
I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer.
One thing, since this is the standard beginner's method, why on earth didn't you start with this one?
Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put your heart into it. It's been written on your face this whole time.
Oh.
Just try and keep her occupied until the next show.
Oh, shit. Well, cover blown! Cover blown! Retreat! Was it that obvious? I thought I was doing a good job of hiding it. God, okay. Well, she did say she was training her observation skills by observing pigeons on a daily basis, so yeah, it would make sense for her to spot something like that.
Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it? Still, this is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it about the beauty of the performing arts.
I did.
The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive, the voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage for generation after generation. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue opera too.
My voice and face make a mark on Liyue opera?
Yes. As well as coaching you today, I have also been closely observing every move you make. Do you remember the basics of the final method?
Imitate similar people from your own life. That one.
Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, and the divine damsel in the play?
Somewhat.
With you as a reference in mind, I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character.
Studying me can help you achieve a breakthrough, so why was your first method to go and put yourself in danger?
Because as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion.
Yeah.
And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance more polished and appealing. Whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve my performance, I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me. And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting class.
When's my graduation ceremony?
Graduation ceremony? I'm afraid that's still a long way in the future.
Yeah, duh.
For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the Divine Damsel.
Ooh.
But one day, I hope to write an opera all about you.
Oh, well, please, I would love to see that.
When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage.
Oh, definitely.
And give me some constructive
Definitely.
criticism.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. but I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way.
You're a strict teacher, you're a demanding coach.
Here we go again. So old-fashioned. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you a lot of instruction along the way. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something you can call me.
Sensei? Well, that's the same thing as teacher.
I've got it. You can call me mentor.
Mentor.
What do you think?
Ooh. The cast contemplates the play's meaning. Train a little harder today, that someday you might perform on the same stage. Nice one. Alright, 1 out of 5. That's the first ending we got. The other path spirals out into 4 other endings. I guess this is where the first option I'm thinking of that we divert off our original path is the one where we agree that her method of training is reasonable. Yeah, sorry, gonna go with the other one this time. Don't get mad at me, please.
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the show?
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. They seem
me
quite
neither.
different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again.
It's fine, I don't have much to do regularly once I use up my resin.
So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troop is finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
Alright. I'll make sure she doesn't.
I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues.
It's also much safer than first-hand experience.
Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me. If you are free after the show, come and find me at MiHoYo Tea House.
Wait for the performance to end before meeting up. 8 to 11, alright. Let's wait until 8 o'clock. That's pretty. The next day. Seeing that there again makes me feel like I'm all the way back at the Liyue Archon quest. Like all those patches back. Such a nice feeling. Oh.
Want to take off the buttons.
What are you guys looking at so mesmerizing? Oh, right. She was just performing.
Liyue opera is really something, but Liyue opera performed by Miss Yun. Now that's
A
something else.
Shinajinayan guy.
Thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of
Isn't
seeing
this the same
talented
guy
Miss Yun on stage many a time
who
in the
was
past,
negotiating
but
with
the
that
songs
one
still sound fresh
Pyral
in me
Fatu
every single
agent?
time. It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform, but once again, Yunjin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you. I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe
Damn,
that I would
that's
strive to
new.
develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense. You're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name Yunjin?
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yunjin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business.
Golly.
As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinyu kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Okay, it's a bit sussy that you're negotiating with another Fatui character. The last time that happened, now it's back in Xingqiu's character quest.
Too. I booked a table at the Liyue Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it.
Right, because, of course, we're
I'm
more
very
important.
grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Yep, Here I am.
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule.
Oi, that's her choice, Maotai.
Wait a second, you're...
Yeah, I mean, we did beat up your client last time, so that probably left a lasting impression on you.
Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then.
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe another day, Miss Yun.
Bye.
Huh. They took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't?
Yeah.
I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off. Whew. Thanks for coming to my rescue. Again. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Maotai is in awe of you. I feel a little sorry for Shinue Kiosk and Liyue Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste.
Well, why don't we go to Xingyun Kiosk? Well, why don't we go to Liyue Pavilion?
I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late, but it's fine. I have a better place we can go.
Okay.
Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
Third round knockout? Here.
Miss Yun? Oh, wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Not this. It feels like Barbara's situation all over again.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
I think she's just a fan.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you alone.
Oh.
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
Silk dance.
You noticed that?
Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
Elegant?
Animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful like a crane.
Oh, sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Well...
Yeah, we're from the Steambird. I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief.
Boy.
And this young lady is Shuryun, one of my journalists. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird.
The Steambird.
Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but
Hopefully
really,
we find
my
that in
level
Fontaine.
of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yun is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her.
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
Make the most of it. You may as well talk to them. Let's play it safe and book the interview with your manager. The manager is a bit on the edge most of the time. Just a few questions, right? Shouldn't hurt.
But what about our plans?
Let's take a rain check on that. I'm interested to hear your story too.
Really? Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yun.
Great. Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Yunjin and Suyun get along quite well.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene.
Can I know too?
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So, wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Appassionato section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
Sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm
That's
so
a
honored.
nice view out there. This conversation is way beyond me. Yeah.
Maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about,
Hey.
I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft.
What scoop are you trying to get here, boy?
Not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say. A lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, what does Yunjin do when she's off stage?
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
Why?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you. What kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy, that whole side of things. A day in the life.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense, of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Jade hairpin.
Oh, it's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up. So, I saw a gentry Maotsai and a Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows, too?
Nope.
So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
Oh god, what does this have to do with...
I'm sorry, this is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boy, maybe you should take a look too.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Okay, maybe this wasn't the best decision. Shiyun was probably more interested in the opera side. But that, fucking boy, man. You look tired. Are you sure you want to continue?
I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for me.
Oh, silly me, I should have...
But the next day, the
went with the other
tabloids
option.
were full of articles like dramatic exit, Yunjin storms out of interview, and
gosh.
Miss Wadida opera star is too good for our questions.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her.
That's why... Fuck, I should have known.
I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
Yep. These folks here are like those Twittards who are trying to cancel you at every chance they get. I saw a lot of audience on the way over here. Many of them found your performance very moving.
Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me?
No problemo.
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
You got it.
They must have left the tea house by now. Let me know if you find anything out.
Backstage suspicions catch up with Shiyun and Boyi. Oh, there you are.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Shh, keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot.
Screw you, Boyi.
Water if Yunjin finds out.
Alright.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head?
Peekaboo. Whoops.
Huh? Who are you?
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So, you've been lying in ambush for us, huh? Hey, come on, strap.
Okay.
Oh no. Did I? Oh no. Oh no! No! I was just gonna go peekaboo and then go back to my hiding spot because I thought all like guard AIs were like stupid. Shit. Is this gonna get an ending?
Did you find anything out?
I'm sorry. They got away. Sorry.
I see. It's not unexpected. Just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shuryun for longer.
Oh
She genuinely
god, I feel
understands
so...
opera and has a passion for it. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
I didn't know that this was what you had in mind.
Yunjin.
Oh boy.
Did you agree to another interview without notifying me?
I don't think they're coming back. She didn't say anything to cause for concern.
These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be extra cautious during this time. Oh Lord bless us.
Damn it.
Spare us any more offstage drama.
That's the ending? A shame that the road is rocky. It looks like Yunjin will be busy for a while. Oh no, I don't like that ending. We're doing this Shimatsuba ninja style. Just like how Sayu avoids the Shrine Maiden.
Huh? Who are you? Ah, the one with Yunjin just now.
That's what I'm that's what I'm gonna call you now.
Realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into...
Shion is the one with common sense here.
Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading?
Hey.
Me? You're the one making everything up.
What a dickhead.
Huh. Well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
So, they have a contract.
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any
thought
idea
they
how
called me
rare
again.
an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
They're trying to clickbait, but in the traditional way.
Pretending to be from the Steambird. Aren't you worried she'll find out?
Oh, so you guys aren't... okay.
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
What a
This
dick.
is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar.
Oh, fuck you, boy.
No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works.
Actually, screw you. Screw you, like...
Case in point, that blonde gal seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
What are you gonna write about me?
I'm reporting you to the Millilith.
Yes.
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof?
I...
You'd better tread carefully, Missy. First you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
Okay, he's going on the list of most hated NPCs, including Pallets, that stalker guy from Barbara Albert, I think.
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
What kind of contract did you sign? No need to check in with Yunjin. This ends now. I should stay hidden for now and check in with Yunjin. Wait.
Did you find anything out?
Well, you tell Yunjin about everything that happened.
I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected.
Should we report it to the Millilith?
Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millilith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved. Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
It can't be the first time they've done this. There has to be some evidence at their base of operations.
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace, and you've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me.
The contract?
Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist.
Sure, leave it to me.
Great, thank you.
A letter?
The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter.
Good luck, Yunjin.
If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
Okay, Yunjin's personal letter. A letter that Yunjin personally wrote to Shiyun. It seems to hold the key to turning the situation around, does it?
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
Fuck off.
What am I going to do? You're
The Traveler.
the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
Yunjin wrote this letter for you.
Really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? I'll read it right away. Wow. Really? I can't believe this. Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him. I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought.
Yeah, you landed on
I always
a
thought Miss
shitty
Yun
job.
was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
Probably took some tips from Yanfei.
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems.
Can you lead me to their base of operations? Can you provide more evidence?
Well, Mr. Boye says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence.
Maybe he's planning to fire you once your probation period ends. What a calculating and convincing guy.
I wouldn't put it past him. But the letter says that my statement and the contract are enough to get the Millilith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Well, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close. Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely?
I'm right here.
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiyun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiyun, don't forget the contract you signed.
Funny, that contract's just what we came to discuss.
The Traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign, it isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous, it's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Nope.
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works. My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
Zip it.
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yue Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Totally.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Savage, though.
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business.
Yeah.
Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Milliliths start scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival, well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check from a legal standpoint.
I won't forget
What are you gonna do?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The editor-in-chief leaves in a panic.
Miss Yun, why did you stop me?
Are we really just going to let him go? He'll destroy all the evidence the moment he gets back.
Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
Oh.
An act? Show us the way to what?
Where he keeps his...
Eugene, the Millilith are after him.
Oh.
Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters.
Oh.
I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
Gosh, she really is a good actor.
I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me.
Wow.
The penalty terms in Shiyun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence.
I can't believe you even kept us in the dark.
Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird? But the real one this time?
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Yeah, if you take an interview.
You
like
mean,
from...
when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shiyun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay, I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
Oh, and few friends you shall find. It is far easier to earn 1 million more than to find someone who knows your heart. Oh, sorry, Shiyun, we're not gonna rescue you this time. Let's play it safe and book the interview with your manager.
Yes, you're right. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid the troupe is pretty strict about the rules for this kind of thing, so we'll have to do this one by the book. Please liaise with my manager, and we can do this interview another day. The Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you a hard time. Once the interview is arranged, I'll be very happy to answer any and all questions you have.
But... fair enough.
Go away.
Sorry if we're being intrusive.
Go away.
Please forgive us. We'll leave you in peace.
Hey, come on, quit dawdling.
Yes, I'm coming. Bye, Miss Yun.
Hey, wait. That's the wrong way if you wanted to talk to my manager.
They're gone.
Oh well, never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper. I'll ask them later. For now, though, the top priority is making good on our plans. Now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social engagements tonight. Come with me. Our plan is the only one remaining, so let's make the most of it.
Alright, I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. Half a day's leisure.
What are you staring at?
What did I do?
I can smell the fragrance of food in the air. Yes, Churhu Rock is definitely the place to go after a performance.
Are you taking me to 3rd round knockouts? Are you taking me to Wanming Restaurant? I think Wanming Restaurant's a better choice. Hello. Because maybe we get to meet Xiaoling, who knows?
Oh? You're a fan of Chef Mao's cooking too?
Yeah.
Wanmin Restaurant's blackback perch stew is hot, spicy, and fresh. But it's not kind on the throat, so unfortunately I can't eat much of it.
Bummer.
Also, it's a bit cramped in there. I prefer open-air restaurants.
Alright, then 3rd round knockout.
Have you been to Chen the Sharp's place before? His grilled tigerfish is the best around.
Chen the Sharps.
3rd round knockout and Wanmin Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to barbecue, this is the place to go. Enjoying some nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals in the cool breeze. Let's go.
It's just here.
Oh, hey there. Is this a Miss Yun which I see before me? It's been a while. What'll it be? The usual?
She's a regular.
Yes, please. I'm out with my friend today. Let's start with a plate of stir-fried meat and a handful of skewers. And of course, some grilled tigerfish. 2, please. One with just a hint of chili. And the other one,
Just however it's normally seasoned. Extra chili, please. Same as yours. I don't mind spicy, so extra chili.
Got it. Your grilled tigerfish will be...
I'm not sure if that's a dialogue thing. Like, will that affect the storyline?
Yeah, I don't advertise it though, because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for fun. Miss Yun likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So would you two like some tea, or?
Anything new?
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from Dongsheng next door.
Another dongle milk situation?
A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there called milk tea.
Ooh.
I tried my hand at making it too, but the response has been kind of lukewarm. Still way off being ready to add to my menu.
Tea with milk? Sorry, milk tea? It might not be the best thing for my throat. But if I'm just having a little taste, I mean...
Isn't milk tea the
think it
same
should be
thing
fine.
with, like, boba?
Oh, but what about you? Anything you want to drink?
Milk tea? Milk? Or tea? I'll take milk tea. I'm a fan of milk tea.
Okay, let's get yours in first. And then, I'll have one of each if that's all right. I'd like to try them all.
Oh, alright. Sure.
Okie dokie. And here's your tigerfish,
Okie
fresh
dokie.
off the grill.
I gotta say, that's a very polygonal bun model. That thing is so polygonal it can stab someone.
Come on, let's enjoy it while it's still hot. Piping hot barbecue and a nice cool drink is the best sensation.
You know, since they, like, synced up the mouth movements in
was
Hangouts
great.
Series 1, I hope they, like, do it for these Hangout events too, soon. I would love to see that. I mean, it's not like something I pay attention to that much. It's not like I am very observant of their mouths, but adds to the immersion, you know?
Shame about these drinks, though. I only had a little sip of each one, so there's a lot left over.
What do you want to do with the rest? Mix them?
Well, I mean, I could just drink them, but they're a little bland for me. Nothing that special. I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. We could just add some flavor back in. In fact, do you know the Hot Pot game?
Wait, the one from Inazuma?
Let's play the hot pot game with the leftover drinks.
Nani?
I'll add some extra ingredients based on my tastes, then you try to guess what I added. Sound good?
I wasn't expecting this.
After mixing in the new ingredients, I'll also drink half, so I won't add any weird stuff.
Are you sure this is how hot pot game is played? This is more of like a milk tea game? Because there's no hot pot. So if there's no hot pot, it can't be a hot pot game.
We don't need to worry about every last detail. Come on, I'll go grab some ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've psyched yourself up, come and join me.
Alright.
Okay, get ready. Oh, and no peeking.
I bet if I take a sneak peek, it's gonna... Ba-da-dum.
It's ready. Let me try it first. Pretty good. Your turn.
Yunjin seems to react okay. Do I savor it or knock it back? Knock it back, savor the flavor. She says is good, right? So nothing at first, but then a tidal wave of umami with a whiff of the sea. There was something solid floating in the drink, and it tasted great and refreshing. The complex flavors of a rich soup hit the back of your throat. How did you drink this with a straight face?
Oh, just regular facial expression control. Besides, it's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it?
It's more of a soup than a drink, but amazingly it actually tastes pretty good.
So did you work out what ingredients I added?
Crab roll, rice, and salt. I mean, like, tofu's not supposed to be, like, that solid, right? Did she make miso soup? Or... I'ma think crab roll, rice, and salt.
Close, but...
Fuck! Wait. No.
We can try some more
thank.
combinations next time.
I thought that was gonna fail the hangout. Jesus Christ.
I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
I never thought this is what you would be like off stage. The real you and the characters you play are nothing alike.
Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof.
Aww.
I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself calm and composed the whole night.
That's a shame. Your offstage personality is definitely the cuter one. Whoa there. Your onstage persona is more striking. That's unavoidable. Yep, I'm thinking too. You photobombing bastard.
I bought you one drink, okay? That's not a license for you to start saying weird stuff like that.
Is that a Cinderella spot?
Well, never mind. You seemed like you were being sincere. I'll let it go.
Wow.
All I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never discover about a person. I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never have gotten to see.
Tonight? The sun's up, Yunjin.
Like the mighty and distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks.
And I would have assumed you were serious all the time.
Me? Serious? On stage, I guess. But off stage, just think of me as another one of your friends. Just one who happens to have a flair for the dramatic. So, friend, what shall we do next? Something to remember today by?
Let's get a photo.
Get a photo? You mean capture this happy moment for posterity so we can look back on it later?
Exactly.
Sounds good. Let's have the food stall in the background. Now how should I pose? Yes, like this. I'm ready.
Now I gotta get a good picture then. My pro photo skills aren't here for nothing. And that's not it. Background blur, like a professional photographer. Oh yeah, just like that.
It looks good. I hope whenever you look at this photo in the future, it will remind you of the good time we had today.
It will. So, goodbye for now?
Hold on.
Oh?
How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both need one if we want something to remember each other by.
Oh, you want to take a picture
take
of
this
me?
one, and I'll take another photo of you.
Ooh.
But could you find another location for us? I'm thinking somewhere around Feiyun Slope with a good view. I'll join you in a moment. I have something to prepare here first.
Oh my god, can you stop appearing in the background, my guy?
Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
Golly, it took her all the way from morning until night to come here. I wasn't waiting long at all. What did you have to get ready? You know, I'll wait for her to surprise us.
The view here is great. The lights, the buildings, it's the ideal spot. I can see you chose it carefully. Yes, this angle is perfect. Okay, strike a pose and close your eyes.
Close my eyes? For a photo?
Yes, please. Quickly now.
Oh, okay. Whoa, what's gonna happen? You hear a series of creaking sounds, like a wooden stand being unfolded and landing on the ground. Then you hear some light footsteps, followed by Yunjin's voice right behind your ear.
Get ready.
Get ready?
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, what's gonna...
Open your eyes.
Open my eyes.
Lady.
Oh. Oh. Oh, she was... Oh, that's so cute. That's actually so adorable. Brought together by common interests. A photo together for memory's sake. Oh, look at that. No! I wanted to save it! Oh, so, wait. She was setting up the camera. That's what the like the stand sounds were for. Oh, I thought she was just like, I'm short. I'm gonna put down like a chair to get up behind you. It's still cute either way. I really like this one. I really like this one. Damn, it seems like everyone just likes the Traveler, huh?
You think so? So you prefer the way I am on stage too? It's fair enough. After all, every detail of my onstage presence, from the songs to the costumes and makeup, is carefully crafted for maximum appeal. And I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to everyone, regardless of age or gender. But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm off stage, that's a real bummer. Never mind. Talking about this is just going to kill the mood. Tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you. So, did you have a good time? Is there anything else you want?
I did have a good
something
time.
to remember the evening by? A souvenir, perhaps? Anything you can think of?
An autographed photo of you. Oh, what?
Here you go. Well, people ask me for autographs all the time. Usually what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently that makes it more valuable.
She was expecting a better response than that.
Yunning suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at all times to make things easier.
Ah, yes! That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation. I have one just like it on my wall at home.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
Well, what do you think? Is this souvenir valuable enough for you?
What? No. What? What do you... Bruh. Oh, no, you are... No. No way you're telling me you made that an ending. Are you serious? The Traveler's not like that. MiHoYo, you dickheads. A souvenir without sentiment is of little worth. The thing really worth remembering, perhaps, is not some autograph picture. You didn't give me another option. You made it look like the whole point of me trying to get close to Yunjin is for an autograph. Wow. You really did me dirty like that just now. Are you serious? Hell no. No. That's so bullshit. I'm not even saving that. That picture makes me sad. I'm not ending it off there. Hell no. No. See? This one is the best. This one is good. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that other ending, because it totally sucks. Makes me feel horrible. You really made me end it. Okay, well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching me play through this Hangout event, even though it had such a shitty ending. But I'm making this one canon. I'm making this one canon. No one's telling me otherwise. So, alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.